Have you ever wondered why some men seem to attract women effortlessly while other men do everything right and still get ignored? You send the thoughtful messages, you show up, you listen, you make yourself available, you try to be kind, respectful, and consistent. Yet somehow, she pulls away. She loses interest. She says you're a great guy, but something feels missing. And the worst part? You start wondering if there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're not attractive enough. Maybe you're not confident enough. Maybe other men simply have something you'll never have. If you've ever sat staring at your phone, wondering why a woman who seemed interested suddenly became distant, then this video is for you. I'm glad you're here. I'm the Stoic Way, and this is where we uncover the real psychology that creates desire. Because what you're about to learn has very little to do with looks, money, or luck, and I'll warn you now, the final one is incredibly powerful. It can change everything fast, and almost no one uses it correctly. Here's the truth. This was never your fault. Nobody taught you this. Most men were taught how to impress women. Very few were taught how attraction actually works. Attraction isn't a checklist. It isn't logical. It isn't something a woman consciously decides. It happens beneath awareness, deep inside the subconscious. And when you understand the signals that create attraction, everything changes. You stop chasing. You stop performing. Instead, you become the man women naturally want to move toward. The mistake most men make is not a character flaw, it's a sequencing error. They give away everything before attraction has time to grow. They offer attention before curiosity, commitment before connection, availability before value. The result? They accidentally remove the very tension that creates desire. Evolutionary psychology gives us clues about why this happens. The human brain evolved to make rapid decisions using mental shortcuts. Women unconsciously scan for signals, not words. Signals of strength, signals of emotional stability, signals of purpose, signals of value. And when those signals appear consistently, attraction often follows naturally. Today, we're going to explore 6 things smart men refuse to do. Not because they're playing games, not because they're manipulating anyone, but because they understand human nature, real tools, not tricks. Let's begin. The first thing smart men refuse is the urge to constantly seek approval. This is where masculine presence begins. Masculine presence is grounded energy, not muscles, not money, not perfect looks. Grounded energy. A man who constantly seeks approval communicates uncertainty. A man who is comfortable with himself communicates strength. Imagine you're talking to a woman you find attractive. Every sentence ends with a hidden question. Do you like me? Am I saying the right thing? Am I enough? She can feel it, not consciously, emotionally. Now imagine something different. You speak slowly. You maintain eye contact. You aren't trying to win her over. You're simply sharing who you are. The energy changes instantly because grounded men don't chase validation. They generate it internally. Strength is felt, not announced. The second thing smart men refuse is endless agreement. Many men think attraction grows through constant approval. It doesn't. Attraction grows through polarity. This is emotional challenge, one of the most misunderstood forces in dating. Women don't remember men who agree with everything. They remember men who create emotional movement, not conflict, movement. Imagine she jokingly tells you she's always right. Instead of immediately agreeing, you smile and say, "That sounds exactly like something someone who's wrong would say." Light, playful, confident, no hostility, no need to win, just a spark, a tease, a moment, a little emotional contrast. The brain pays attention to contrast. That's how memories form. That's how chemistry grows. Predictable is comfortable. Playful challenge is magnetic. Keep it light, keep it respectful, but never become a mirror. The third thing smart men refuse is making a woman the center of their entire world. This is selective attention, and it changes everything. Many men believe that giving more attention creates more attraction. Sometimes it creates the opposite. Because attention has value, anything unlimited feels common, anything selective feels meaningful. Think about it. When a man immediately abandons his goals, hobbies, friends, and purpose for a woman he's barely met, what signal does that send? Purpose creates attraction. Neediness destroys it. Imagine you genuinely enjoy your work. You train regularly, you have friends, you have passions. A woman texts you, you respond, but you don't drop everything. Now your attention becomes valuable, not because it's scarce, because it's intentional. A full life is attractive. If this is making sense, hit subscribe and join the Stoic Way community. Now let's go deeper. The fourth thing smart men refuse is superficial listening. Most people hear words, very few hear emotions. This is intentional listening, one of the strongest attraction triggers that almost nobody talks about. Human beings crave something deeper than attention. They crave understanding. A woman might casually mention her favorite coffee shop, her childhood dream, a book she loves. Most men forget it within minutes. Then they wonder why they blend together. Weeks later, imagine you remember. You ask about the book. You mention the dream. You remember the small detail. Suddenly, she feels seen, real attention, the kind that's rare. The brain associates emotional safety with people who remember important details. Being seen is unforgettable. The fifth thing smart men refuse is hiding behind perfection. This is calibrated vulnerability. Notice the word calibrated. Not emotional dumping, not oversharing, not playing the victim. Calibrated vulnerability means revealing something real. Many men think they must appear flawless, strong all the time, but perfection creates distance. Humanity creates connection. Imagine you're talking about career struggles. Instead of pretending, you admit there was a period where you doubted yourself, but you also explain how you overcame it. Honesty creates trust. Trust creates connection. Attraction follows. The magic lives in the balance. Now, let's talk about something many men get completely wrong: physical connection. The sixth thing smart men refuse is rushing intimacy. This is gradual physical touch, respectful, natural, intentional. Human beings are wired for connection, but timing matters. Everything. Rushing creates problems. Imagine you're sharing a laugh. You lightly touch her arm for a moment, then continue naturally. No pressure, no expectation, just comfort. Calibration is key. Respect always comes first. Now we're approaching the final lesson, the one almost nobody understands, and it may be the most powerful attraction trigger of all. Smart men refuse complete predictability. This is controlled unpredictability, and when used respectfully, it can completely transform how women experience you. The human brain loves rewards. Dopamine becomes strongest with uncertainty. Mystery is not secrecy. Mystery is depth. It is the realization that there is always more to discover, and people are naturally drawn toward discovery. The men who understand this never become boring. Now let's connect everything together. Smart men refuse approval-seeking, agreement, making women their purpose, superficial listening, hiding behind perfection, and becoming predictable. These are standards. Every one of these behaviors communicates value without needing to announce it. Attraction grows through signals. They don't try to convince women they're valuable. They become valuable. And perhaps most importantly, they stop measuring their worth through validation. Because the moment a man truly understands his value, his entire presence changes. His posture, his voice, his standards. So if you've spent years believing you were broken, let that belief go today. You were not broken. You were simply operating without a map, and now you have one. Use these principles with respect. That is power, Quiet power, stoic power. If you're ready to stop chasing and start becoming the man women genuinely desire, subscribe to The Stoic Way now. See you in the next one.